Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, I have a mental illness called Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, OCD. And I've lived my entire life with OCD. Now, at its heart, OCD is an anxiety disorder. You have an obsession, something you're worried about. Let's say you're worried your house is going to be burgled. So as a result of that, you have a ritual or a compulsion, something to bring your anxiety down. You check to make sure the door is locked. Unfortunately for people with OCD, that relief is fleeting. Because immediately you think, did I really check that door? Did I think I just checked that door? Check again. And then you think, gosh, with all that checking, I maybe have loosened the lock. Check again. Check again. Check again. The problem with OCD is it's never satisfied with just one area of your life. It wants more and more and more. In my adulthood, it's just expanded and expanded and expanded. I started checking the faucet. I started checking the stove. Check, 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 check. I started checking under my bed to make sure nobody was there. About 4 years ago, it was running my life. I could not enter into some rooms through certain entryways. I always had to go the same way into that room. I had a problem with staring at people's moles. I was a mess. It felt like every interaction I had to have a ritual or a compulsion to reduce my anxiety. I started taking prescription drugs to help with the anxiety. And they did help. They brought down the anxiety. But the problem is, since you're basically taking a tranquilizer, you're tired. I mean really tired when you take it. In addition to that, it negatively affects your memory. That's no way to live. I finally found a therapist who specialized in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. And what you do in CBT is you have to change the way you think about your anxiety, and you also have to expose yourself to that which you fear. In the case of the burglary, I had to accept the worst case scenario. Yes, I'm going to be burgled. I'm going to lose a lot of stuff. I accept that. And the reason I accepted that is because I realized, well, geez, I have insurance, and I know people that have had burglaries before, and geez, they're still okay. So it's really not that bad. I could survive that. And then you have to force yourself not to check. Now, it's easier not to check once you've mentally gone through it, but you force yourself not to check. You accept that that door, not only do you accept that that door is unlocked, you almost hope that door is unlocked. You accept, I'm going to leave that door unlocked. I'm not going to check it. And the great thing about success in OCD, once you have success once, it's easy to have success again and again and again and again. And in a matter of a month, my anxiety went from here with OCD to here. My entire adulthood of struggling with OCD was gone in like a month. My message to you is simple. Number one, if you're struggling with mental illness, rest assured you're not alone. There are people that are apparently functioning that are struggling with mental illness. Number two, you would be amazed, just amazed, at how forgiving sympathetic people are to your struggles. And number 3, there is competent and professional help available to you. With a little bit of effort, you can make a significant improvement in your life. I know because I did. Mr. Toastmaster.